Okay, we're moving on to this one, on perpendicular vectors. Okay, so perpendicular, definitely a word to underline. Okay, perpendicular vectors is just to do with the angle between vectors. And I know that cos theta is the first vector dotted with the second vector divided by the magnitudes of the two vectors. So why is this different? Well, it's a special case. When I've got theta, cos of theta, when it's perpendicular, theta is 90 degrees, and cos of 90 degrees equals 0, okay? Think about your cos graph. I had a picture of that back up here. On the cos graph, 90 degrees has a cos of 0, which means this recipe would have to give an answer of 0. So the only way this fraction can give an answer for 0 is when a dot b, when the top of the fraction equals 0. So I can forget the cos theta recipe for this kind of question. When it's perpendicular, okay, a dot b equaling 0 is the condition for a to be perpendicular to the vector b. Okay, that symbol there means perpendicular, in case you didn't know. So therefore that makes this particular example childishly easy. If I'm given two vectors and I want to know whether it's a right angle, I don't actually have to find an unknown angle. I know the angle's either 90 degrees or it's not. That's all I care about. So I just look at a dot b, and if it's 0, it's going to be perpendicular. And if it's not 0, don't care what else it is, it's not perpendicular. So let's do the dot product, a dot b. Okay, so it's 5 times 9 is 45. And then it's minus 5 times plus 5, so it's plus minus 25. And then it's plus 7 times 5 is 35. Okay, now I can see that's not 0, but do get an answer for it. Let's not be totally lazy. That is 55, I make that. Okay, which is not equal to 0, therefore not perpendicular. Okay, so that was the first one. For C and D, I need to do C dot D. Okay, so C dot D, vector C dotted with vector D. 6 times minus 2 is minus 12. Okay, 5 times 4 is plus 20, and minus 1 times 8 is minus 8. So minus 12 plus 20, well, we knew this was going to happen. It does equal 0. It's bound to happen. Part A wasn't perpendicular, B is bound to be, isn't it? So 0, therefore, okay, they are perpendicular. Okay, so those are my answers. So show a convincing result of 0, and then you can say they're perpendicular. Isn't that fun?